Hi, Ava.
Hi, John. Thank you for joining us today. My
Of
name
course.
is Eva Schmidt, and we are ZEITjUNG, an independent youth magazine based in Munich that explores stories that challenge and inspires our generation. And the new series, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, dives deep into the complex emotions and intense public scrutiny surrounding one of the most controversial true crime cases of our time. And you bring to life Kurt Knox, Amanda's father, a man who's navigating the fierce battle to protect his daughter, both privately and in the a relentless media spotlight. And we're excited to learn more about your experience with this powerful role. Thanks again. And
Of
first
course.
of all, I wanted to ask, what do you think sets Amanda Knox case apart from other true crime stories?
Well, of course, this one is still very much alive. The people who are affected by it are still walking around, living in the world among us. So, as we approached this story, we wanted to do so as respectfully as we could. Um, I think you have at the beginning of this story you have the murder of Meredith Kercher, and this horrible event opens the door to what ultimately becomes the worst chapter of Amanda Knox's life. Um, so I think it's a great opportunity, particularly as Amanda has grown and evolved over the years after she was exonerated. Her sort of reason for being has been to exonerate herself in the minds of the people who consumed the media around this event, and also to forgive the forces that put her in this horrible situation. Um, so I think it makes for a really compelling story with some narratives that are timeless, sort of throughout history.
Yeah, that's true. And playing a real person like Kurt Knox comes with a responsibility to honor his story. What was the most important to you in bringing authenticity to his role?
For me, it was, Amanda's autobiography from, I want to say like 2014, Waiting to Be Heard. She talks about her dad as being a funny guy, but also one who kind of leapt to her aid in her worst moments. So I wanted to make sure that those qualities made it into the story. And KJ Steinberg, our showrunner, who was the one responsible for sort of exhaustively researching all aspects of this story, was super supportive in that regard.
I can imagine. And as a father yourself, how did you relate to Kurt Knox's determination to stand by his daughter in the face of public media pressure?
Of course, the situation that the Knox family faced was absolutely terrifying, a nightmare. And I think that the way they all behaved, Etta, Chris, Mellis, Kurt, everyone was exemplary in this. They threw everything they had at supporting her and sort of shifting the narrative back to the real life Amanda. This was a young person who played soccer and was a theater geek and was funny and never got in trouble. And how that just did not fit the narrative that was sort of being presented to the international media consumer.